The journey continues, no time to halt. But to reach the ship, one must take a walk into the void to meet their end, or prove themselves and make a new friend. No more to say, no time to talk. It's time for Hacky Sack Heroes. Welcome back, everybody. It's time for some Hacky Sack Heroes. Guys, are you feeling like heroes?
I'm feeling like more like the sack part of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the hacky sack. Like it's early, baby.
Feeling more sackish than
more sack
heroic,
than hero, yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Well, it happens. But I will say this. This episode will be coming out just after Father's Day. I want to say real quick to all of the awesome kick-ass fathers out there, you are heroes, okay? So thanks for all that you do. How about that?
My dad actually just left. Like he hit me up yesterday. He was like, I have the house I live in used to have a print shop, like an old school paper print shop run out of it. So I have all this old equipment. He was like, I'm going to come like break down some of the equipment and like, you know, I'm trying to like get it out of here. He was like, you care if I come over and do that? I was like, when? He was like, I'm coming over at like 5:30, 6 in the morning. I was like, how about you go make a copy of my house key and you come in and don't wake me up and do that. So he's been working on that all morning. I woke up at like 10 and then he got back and had went and like got us Hardee's for breakfast. And I was like, okay, well, that's cool.
Speaking of hacky sack heroes and fathers and all that, my daughter is a hacky sack hero this weekend. She's gone to Bonnaroo.
There you go.
And what a milestone.
Yeah, it is. It's actually 20 years after the first time I went to Bonnaroo.
Oh,
that's cool.
You know, and much like my daughter tends to do, you know, I'm like, when she told me she was going, I was trying to send her some fatherly advice, you know, about my experiences. Sure. She's like, I already know, Dad. I've done all the research. I determined to be the most prepared person ever at Bonnaroo. And I'm like, okay, did you remember to have fun? You know?
I was not prepared at all for Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
I went, that was, I guess, my senior year of high school, right after I graduated. I loaded up with our friend Ben Daigle and Frank. You remember Ben and Frank there?
Ben and Frank.
Do I remember? I literally had the same journey the next year.
Yeah, and God, it was in Frank. I sat in the back of Frank's. He had like a sports car or something, and it had like a tiny little back seat. And Ben sat shotgun, and I rode in the back all the way to Tennessee in that thing, and we drove overnight to get there to Bonnaroo. I had nothing with me but like a few changes of clothes, you know, some cash. And
I told her, I was like, don't keep any cash in your pockets. She's like, Dad, I'm not even bringing any cash. They have these little armbands now that you can attach your card to, so you don't have to bring cash. I'm like, all right, well, back in my day, 2002.
So
okay,
that's cool.
Boomer.
I had to walk to Bonnaroo uphill in the snow.
I mean, well, not in the snow, but definitely in the hot dust for sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what gets you with Bonnaroo. It's the heat.
What were you
I was gonna say it's a little off topic, but like those armbands replacing cash, and like arcades are doing this too now. What few arcades exist, it makes it kind of a little bit too easy to spend your money.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the
because
point.
it separates.
It's the same thing with the
motion
phones.
of like swiping the card or even touching to pay. It's a deliberate thing versus like, yeah, I'll buy that and just like, boop.
It's how microtransactions work.
Yeah.
Man.
I'd rather spend my money that way than get pickpocketed, which did happen to me at one of the Bonnaroos that I went to. So
That's fair.
That sucks.
yeah, it happened like within 2 hours of being there.
Jesus.
I went to buy my first beer, and like it was a really good grift, you know. Like basically, this person was rolling down one of the lanes with a cooler of beer, and like saying, "We got beers for a cheap price." And so I was like, "Yeah, I'm thirsty. I just got here. I want a beer." I paid it, and then put my wallet back in my pocket. Well, like they had a whole crew that basically surrounded the cooler and all as if they were other customers, just to create some confusion there. And I walked away. I was like, oh fuck! And that was like within 2 hours of being there, all my cash for the whole weekend was gone.
Oh, jeez, dude.
Fortunately, I was there with some really, really good friends, and this guy, he was just like, "Here, man, here's $300. Don't worry about it. Have a good weekend."
Wow.
But this guy was like the guy. If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So like
he wasn't hurting on that
The
300.
plug. He was the plug.
That was probably my $300 that I'd given him
yeah.
earlier in the week.
I did not follow one of Fish's cardinal rules my first year. The next year after Zach went, and I didn't take care of my shoes. I just brought some sandals. I just loaded up and went, and we stayed up like all night the first night, dancing and doing all kind of stuff. And I broke my sandals. I had to walk back to camp barefoot, and then I had to like go find somewhere to buy shoes the next day.
Was it you that I like fisted? Wait a minute.
No, it's not. You want to do a rephrase?
No, it wasn't me.
You might be thinking of someone else, but it wasn't me.
I'm gonna try that again.
It wasn't
Was
me.
it you that I fixed your blew out flip flop? Yeah, because we were
yeah, it
walking.
was. Okay,
yeah, with like an old credit card or some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
in
that
downtown Hattiesburg, there was like a band like playing outdoors, and we went, between like 2 or 3 eateries and bars, and like my sandal ripped, and you cut down the middle of a credit card and like stabbed it on there so it would stay on.
I felt like Bear Grylls.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Fish may not be known for their lyrics, right? But if they have
may not be known for their lyrics.
if they have one
Shit.
one takeaway, it's a really important message of all of Fish's catalog is that whatever you do, take care of your shoes.
That's right. That's right.
It's the most important thing that they've ever said in their lyrics. So,
Well, I don't know about shoes, but I'll tell you what. You guys took care of old Garn last episode.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
yeah, much
40 out of
to
55 I'm going to give you on that transition.
Thank you.
much to Weldy's dismay.
Yeah, but you did still manage to allow one of the baddies, the female half elf, which you still didn't get a name from. You didn't myrtle her, and Josen
Myrtle.
Myrtlate,
Myrtle.
Moidla. I've been watching a lot of Adventure Time lately. Get off my back.
You know what, Emily? I'll allow it.
All right, thank you, Josh.
You go get in the cell now that we've moided your friends.
Basically. But you guys are still on Josen's Station, aka Josen's Crossing. So where we left off, you guys, had just finished cleaning up house basically, and the half elf was taken off to the quote unquote conference room because they don't have a brig here. The only conference room on the station, conference room 237. But so you guys do know, essentially you were just set upon by individuals, it looks like, trying to gain the coordinates to the aetherite laden ship that you are currently after. So you are still on a bit of a timetable here, considering there was at least one group of baddies that was trying to get your score. Mm-hmm. Who's to say there's not more? So Josen, the Witchweird, comes back out and says, if you don't mind, I think perhaps it would be best if you would be on your way. Here are the coordinates to the ship, and if you can retrieve it, bring it back here. My crew can assist in removing the... And he looks around. There's literally only you guys here on this base, and he says, the aetherite. And while you're gone, I will attempt to speak with the half-elf, as well as touch base with some of my contacts. See if I can't find more about this moon eye tattoo, because if y'all recall, it was like the only thing that Garn really had on him was this sort of scribed into stone, because he was a Shimmering, this tattoo type inscription of a eye with a crescent moon pupil. So Josen says he'll look into that while you guys are going to fetch the ship. Is there anything that y'all wanted to do before you head out?
I don't really think so, unless he's got any provisions that he could offer to assist with this.
So, what he will say, he'll kind of look you guys up and down. He says, I don't know exactly what kind of paraphernalia you have on your ship.
What?
Well,
Nothing, man.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry, I'm not a cop. No, but he's just,
Exactly what a cop would say, man.
No. You
Yeah.
can believe him because if he was a cop, he'd have to tell you.
they have to
That's
tell you.
that's not
true.
true, guys.
That's
That's
true.
that's a
They-
wives' tale. That's how you get arrested, dummies.
but no, he says, as I said, the ship is stranded in an asteroid field, and they can be rather tricky to maneuver through. I don't know exactly how you anticipate retrieving the ship, as it is not functioning. It is quite derelict. And I would say, Trev, you're fully familiar with all of the bells and whistles of the Stella. Based on the information that you have from Gavin, you think that the ship is small enough, the compass rose, it's small enough, it'll fit in y'all's cargo hold. It is a tiny ship. It is a tiny ship.
Whoa.
Yes.
We'll just have our ship boof it, and we'll be good.
But you also know you can't drive it, and you can only get so close, like physically. So somebody's gonna have to winch it in
Okay.
With the spacewalk type winch it in?
with the spacewalk type.
No
winch
no
it.
tractor beam action going on.
No
here?
tractor beam action.
What kind of
sorry.
2-bit ship
A level
is
3.
this?
It's a tier 3 ship. I don't know what you want. But that being said, Josen would say, I'm not exactly sure if you were planning on going on an outing while you're in the asteroid field, but I would suggest you have some form of maneuverability on your suit, i.e.
Yeah, jetpacks.
So my question is, amongst the crew, does anybody have any form of jetpack? Anything like that? What's the other one's called?
Jump jet.
Like jump
jets, thank you.
boosters type. Yeah. No, Fritz absolutely does not.
What about you, Sweet Heat? Do you have anything on your suit?
So I happen to have a pair of Magna gloves. Okay, I don't know if this is going to help or not, but it allows me to attach to metal surfaces.
Too
don't
bad
know
we're
if
going
that's-
into the void of space.
Well,
So
what I'm wondering is that. Okay, go ahead.
I will say that will help you once you reach the ship. That will
Right.
help you stabilize essentially and grab a hold of it. But it's the getting there that could be a little.
Yeah.
I think I have a gemstone, spell gem of fly.
That's magical means to fly. If you
I
have
believe I
that,
do.
that should work.
No, it's not fly. It's hold portal.
Oh, okay.
Very cool. Very cool. Just what we
So-
Too
needed.
bad.
As you guys are kind of discussing amongst yourselves, I wanted to see if you had anything on you first. Josen says, I can offer you some jump jets if you are willing to pay for them, of course.
I mean, do you want us to be able to do this job or not?
And he kind of
What he said,
he kind of
man.
looks at you, and you can't see his mouth because which weird. But you see his eyes kind of like crinkle, like
Yeah, I'd like to actually like have that as a diplomacy check to see if I can convince him. Of
please,
it, if
please
possible.
do, thank you.
Okay. Now that's not a very good roll, but still a 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20, because you guys have done like a very, very good deed for him. He kind of like giggles. He says, can't fault me for trying to make a profit. Pardon, friend. I can.
I mean, late stage capitalism is bad.
I hear you, brother.
I'm gonna press proletariat myself.
Dude, the fucking Fable 3 reference, my guy.
The best line in that
That
whole
is
game.
the best line in the whole game.
So Josen does laugh a little bit, and he says, you can fault me for trying, but no, yes, you are correct. This is the job I am asking of you, so yes. And he would procure some jump jets for you to attach. It is going to be up to y'all to figure out who is going to go on the spacewalk.
Clearly, Sweet Heat.
I would make the bold assumption of saying.
I don't think there's any doubt.
Okay.
Like literally everyone looks at Sweet Heat simultaneously.
Yeah.
And it's just almost like, wait, what? Cut scene of him going like right into space.
That's some bullshit.
Floating his way there. Why'd I have to have these damn Magna gloves?
I love it. That's the only reason is from the Magna gloves. Not that anybody could ever, take them off and somebody else wear them.
Does he have 3 pairs of Magna gloves?
Right, exactly.
Or just,
No.
just the one pair?
Just the one pair.
Just the one.
It's
it-
one
is
set
it
of
your
one set of
top?
hands to hold. Yeah, it's one set of hands to hold on, and then he's got other 4 arms to do any work he needs to do.
Yeah.
Of course, it's sweet.
Are the Magna gloves on the top set of arms, the middle, or the bottom?
Okay,
set?
no. So I already have this. So the polarity gauntlets that I have are your top set. His second set is going to be a hook sword and just unarmed, and then the last set is the Magna gloves. And he can still carry other stuff. He just can't activate them if he's carrying shit.
Gotcha.
Well, if they're metal stuff, he can.
What the whole time John was describing that, he was doing the Hero Forge pose, the
Yeah,
ball pose,
like holding.
with the arms like
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Keep them down. Put them in
I
your
love
pockets.
it. Oh.
The Ricky Bobby, as it were.
The Ricky Bobby, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are set up with your jump jets. You're feeling a little bit more confident. Between your jump jets and your mag boots, you're feeling pretty good about life right this second.
Go that far.
Debatable.
This is bullshit.
We'll see. But yeah, so Josen kind of like ushers you on your way, and you guys head out to the coordinates, which are in an asteroid field. And let me go ahead and drop you guys on the map.
Hey.
And if it's familiar, this is the exact same map that we used in the Gobby fight.
Yeah. It's throwback.
I like it though. So you guys approach the outskirts of the asteroid field, and there's a vast collection of different size debris and detritus out here. Asteroids amongst other, bits of metal, pieces of space shenanigans that have sort of collected in this area.
Oh, watch out for the shenanigans. They're all over the place.
Wait, what?
Yeah. We've got shenanigans on our 6.
So what I will say here is we're gonna do something a little different. I'm going to drop a handout for you guys. This is the Retrieving the Compass Rose handout. You should have access to it now.
Just popped up.
Lovely. So essentially, to reach the ship, we're gonna do things not quite turn order, not quite a space race, not quite starship combat. Little weird kind of mix that I made up. So if it isn't perfect, that's why.
But is it perfect? Fuck off. I don't know.
Fuck off. Welcome to Hacky Sack Heroes. So first thing, as you kind of start to move into the asteroid field, an old friend pops up kind of behind you, Trev, and Puck is hovering over your shoulder. For those of you who don't remember, Puck is your Hesper companion here on the Stella.
Yep.
Oh, I sense something yummy up ahead. What is
Can you
that?
just try to be a
Yeah.
little less creepy?
Yeah, you have a high level of creepiness all the time.
Yep.
It's like, I'm trying to work here, man.
And he's just like hovering over your shoulder, real creepy, green and kind of like pulsing, glowing light.
I scratch his head like a dog.
Oh, and he's into it. He's like, oh, that's lovely, but not as lovely as this. And he like inhales. He says, delightful sensation. But that's all he does. He just kind of like hangs out and he's looking sort of dead ahead.
Fucking lingers, man.
Puts out that creepy vibe.
Lingerer.
So this is going to be what we're going to do to get to the compass rose.
All right.
Everybody's got a task. First things first, Trevor is going to, I'll tell you when to go. Guess that we got a few things that need to get out here. Trevor's going to be your pilot, obviously. Your first big thing is going to be to get through the asteroid field, to maneuver through safely in order to get to the ship. Then you will be making an additional piloting check to get close to the ship, as in like close in on it, so that you can actually deploy Sweet Heat at a safe distance. Depending on how well you do on that second check is essentially how close Sweet Heat will be to the compass rose and how difficult his job will be. Now, with that, Sweet Heat, you are going to be spacewalking. You have to go over to the compass rose and attach the winch. The difficulty of that spacewalk is going to be, as I said, based on Trevor's second pilot check. You will also have two jobs, essentially. Your first one is going to get to the compass rose and safely stop on the compass rose. Because otherwise, if you like smash into it, well, you're in 0G. Things could go really badly.
High stakes game here. Got it.
The second action that you will have to roll for is going to be to properly attach the winch to the derelict ship. Now, the rest of the crew can assist Trevor and Sweet Heat in various ways. Captain, you have the option to take 2 captain actions, demand or encourage, that have been slightly modified for this encounter.
Okay.
You get to choose which 2 of the 4 checks that Trevor or Sweet Heat will be doing. You know, Trevor's check 1, check 2, or Sweet Heat's check 1, check 2. Doc, same option, but for you it will be physical science checks. Essentially, you will be kind of like helping to navigate through the field for Trevor, or helping Sweet Heat to notice, hey, that asteroid is moving quicker than this one. You want to maneuver to the left. Weldy,
Okay.
you will be doing perception or mysticism checks. So that's basically, you're kind of keeping an eye out for the vibes. You're trying to keep an eye out for anything not supposed to be there. Whatever.
The vibes?
The vibes.
Yes, it's
yeah.
a vibe check.
Yeah.
Watch
Vibe
out.
check.
Watch out, Sweet Heat. There's bad vibes coming your way.
Everybody knows asteroids are full of bad juju, okay? This is science.
You're
bitch.
looking out for the hateration and holleration.
That's right.
Field here.
So, and I have given you guys a handout just to kind of keep me in line a little bit too. So first things first, Fritz, Captain, as you guys are kind of drifting towards the field, Trevor's going to make his first check here. Do you want to assist? Remember, you get 2 actions you can use total.
Right. Does one of them have to be demand, one be encourage, or can I use...
Correct. One or
Okay.
the other.
Well, can I use demand twice or encourage twice? Or does it have to be one and the other?
One
of
and
each,
the
I
other. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, one of each. Sorry,
Okay.
I struggled through that.
No, I'm confident in Trevor's piloting skills. It's where I don't feel like he needs the assist yet.
Okay. Sounds good. Doc, what about you? Did you care to assist Trevor?
On the pilot check 1, no, let's just let Trevor like sink or swim on this one, and then
agree.
we'll see.
Okay.
I agree.
All right. So Trevor, this one is going to be getting through the asteroid field. Please go ahead and give me your piloting check.
I love how Emily already had Sweet Heat as the walker in this handout.
So-
Like, she already knew that we were going to do that.
I have other handouts that are slightly adjusted.
See, you didn't have to tell us that.
Well,
you could have just.
In which Sweet Heat is always the one walking. Right?
Exactly.
I have like 23 options, but they're all Sweet Heat walking. That's it. All right, Trevor, what's that look like?
Okay, it's a 15 on the die for a 27 total.
Okay.
There you go.
For a hot second, I thought we were about to have some fun, but then I remembered that Trevor is like, I don't know, a
He's
genius.
perfect at everything.
He's fucking perfect at everything.
Almost everything.
Almost everything. No, you watch as Trevor sort of maneuvers swiftly and smoothly through all of these, and these are not stagnant rocks, okay? They're kind of floating and twisting, and it's a very nebulous, amorphous situation in this field. So security is not assured, but you do make it very close to the ship. The next one is going to be, I'm going to go ahead
You're
and
doing it, Trevor.
do
That's my vibes.
I like
my
it.
vibe checks.
You're doing great.
You just have to believe.
You can stop all that.
I like Hook.
I was just going to say, I was like, I almost cried. I'm sorry. I have a real heart space for Robin Williams. Trevor, it is now time for your second check. This one is going to be getting
I
in
will
close.
assist on this one.
Okay. You can
Like-
make perception or a mysticism check.
Yeah, I'm gonna go perception. I'll be like, Trevor, I know you got this, man, but looks like there's like a lot of little rocks here, so I'm just gonna keep an eye out on the sides for you. All right.
Yeah, dude.
That's a 17 on the die with my 14 perception takes it to a 31.
Oh, damn. Yes. You fucking nail it. So that's going to be a +2 for you, Trevor.
Okay.
Fritz or Doc, do you want to assist on this?
I'm gonna help out Sweet Heat.
Okay.
I'm gonna help out
Sounds
Sweet
good.
with my 2 checks. I feel like that's the play.
Hard
Yeah,
hurt.
I was thinking similar.
Okay. Is that your final answer, Josh?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, you said I was thinking similar. I was like, didn't want to assume that means you decided on similar.
I appreciate that.
All right then, Trev, with your +2 from Weldy, go ahead and give me your second check.
Okay. So,
Wait, before he gives the number, I just realized that the threshold that he gets us closer and closer and closer. I am going to demand that he get close as he can
Okay, go ahead and roll
before he
for
gives
that.
the number. It's going to be a 24.
Okay, that succeeds. So that's going to be a total of +4 for you, Trevor.
okay. Well, I didn't roll great. I rolled a 6, which would put it at an 18, so a 22 total.
Okay, 22 total. This is exciting. Okay.
Now, for that demand, did you give it a +2 or +4? Because the demand for
that's-
Starship Combat is a +4.
Then it's 24.
I'm sorry. As I said, this is adjusted from Starship Combat, so it's just a +2.
Oh, okay. So both
Sorry.
of them are +2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So your original math was correct at 22, Heath.
Okay.
Okay, so with that threshold, you managed to navigate pretty close, all things considered. You are about 90 feet. The cargo hold door, essentially, is about 90 feet from the nose of the compass rose. So, not as far out as it could have been, but certainly not as close as it could have been. Sweet Heat, it's your turn, my dude.
Okay, so yeah, Sweet Heat. Where is Sweet Heat? Is he actually on, like, still inside the ship, or is he
tell
on
me.
the outside of the ship now?
He would still be inside the ship, like once Trevor gets situated as close that he can get.
Yeah.
So do you say anything to your crew? I imagine you're still.
Yeah. So, I imagine how this looks is that, like, the outer door to the airlock is open and the rest of the hull is pressurized, you know, and he's just using his comms from this point on. And he says, "You guys, I don't know if I'm gonna make this, but if I do, I'm getting seconds and thirds, all right? Next time we get our meals. I'm just telling that, okay?"
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget you do have that jetpack. You've got those magnet gloves.
Oh, I do have the jetpack. That's right.
So
just be careful.
the doc will push over some schematics, diagrams, physics-based diagrams of trajectory and how all of that will work. For not that Sweet Heat will be able to understand any of it, but he's gonna send it over anyway, and that'll be my aid.
I feel like that just kind of hits through the overlay of his his shield. I mean, or his helmet. Yeah, the HUD. You know, just kind of pops up in the HUD of his suit.
28 on the physical science. So
That's gonna get it.
It's gonna count.
Gonna get it. So that will certainly be a +2 for you for your check.
Mm-hmm.
Who else was going to be aiding in this first one?
I'm gonna aid in the winch check, so that's second, right?
Yeah, because you only have one left, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I only have one left as well. So the number of actions that are going to happen, Sweet Heat has to get to it and then attach the winch, and those are the last 2 checks.
Mhm.
Correct.
I think because we're 90 feet out, which is another 2 difficulty increases for that 30-foot threshold. I'm gonna encourage him to get there as safely as he possibly can, and possibly try and give him some pointers
Okay.
on how to read the doc's physics stuff,
Love it.
or condense that from charts and graphs and
Break it
numbers and
down for
equations
me.
and stuff to just like a pictographic
Love it. Love it.
of a Skittermander floating towards the ship. And
It's
then
just like a poorly,
yeah.
it's just like a poorly drawn Skittermander just floating towards the ship.
floating towards the ship, and then at a certain distance, triggering his thrusters to like slow himself down to get to it.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. Okay, so go ahead and roll that one for me just to make sure.
Let's see how well Fritz draws this. That's a 29.
Okay, yeah. You somehow do
It's the most artful looking Skittermander they've ever seen.
immaculate infograph,
It's Heath's painting.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Love it. Okay, so that's going to give you a total +4 to your check, Sweet Heat. So you have the winch in one hand, basically the winch handle, I guess, or the attachment,
Yeah.
whatever, dongle, if you will. You are standing as the cargo bay opens, and you are staring out into, it's black. And every once in a while, I imagine there's lights shining off of the back of the cargo hold. So it's sort of these spotlights, right? It's not a wash of light, but
Right.
every once in a while, these, small rocks kind of pass through those beams of light.
Kind of reflect
And-
off the surface.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you just see through this blackness, you see glinting off of the hull, the light hitting the compass rose about 90 feet away.
Okay. And this is which kind of check?
So you get the option, I'm going to say acrobatics
Uh-huh.
or athletics.
Yeah, I'm going to go with acrobatics. I'm +1 higher, and we all know how better +1 is. So
It's one more better. It's exactly
more
one.
better.
In fact, yeah.
Yeah.
So because you have your jump jets, this is going to be much easier than if you did not. Because otherwise you'd be having to do some hopscotch off of various asteroids along the way.
yeah.
So why don't you go ahead and give me that check?
All right. So let's see. That's a +9 with the acrobatics. Without the aids, that's going to be a 12 on the die. Okay. So that is a +4, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that would be a 16.
Plus your acrobatic.
Oh, no, that's with the acrobatics.
You said it was a. I don't know.
I
You
rolled
said it was a
3.
14 on the. Oh,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. Yeah, not
Three.
12. Yeah, total 12. Yeah.
Okay.
And then 16.
So what's your total score?
16.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is as you get about 30 feet out, a asteroid kind of like comes again. You're sort of in this path of light as the spotlight spills out through the darkness of space, and just a little bit less than Sweet Heat sized asteroid kind of comes out of the darkness and just kind of bops you just a little bit, just throws you a little bit off course, and you are going to be considered off kilter.
And you're going to take 20 d6 of bludgeoning.
You're gonna take at least 20 d6.
I was gonna say, as far as
Micrometeorite.
being impacted by an asteroid, like you made off, pretty light.
No, you are gonna take some damage. So you're gonna take 2 d6 actually, which is only 5. 5 bludgeoning damage.
5 blubbering damage.
Blubbering. To be fair, Sweet Heat, you're floating through fucking space, just kind of, just hoping. You got your winch. I imagine the winch is attached to Sweet Heat as like a safety component at this
Well,
point.
he's got
and
a
then
mag
he'll
gloves
unattach it.
on him. I mean, I'm sure there's some sort of metallic lining or something on that winch, right?
No,
Or like
winch,
the
yeah.
winch, the end itself, the hook.
Yeah. He's attached.
I mean,
but
the
still,
cable is surely made out of.
yes,
metal.
yeah, it's like a carbon steel something.
I mean, that's
Something
most
magnetic,
winches.
It's most winches. Interestingly enough, it's an all fabric
Weldy
winch.
bought a hemp winch.
Hemp winch, yeah.
Good job, Weldy.
Sorry. Sorry.
You have doomed our comrade.
Bye, Sweet Heat. I'll eat your thirdsies for you. No, Weldy would, like, as soon as he sees, because Weldy's kind of, manning the winch on the ship side. Like, oh, he's been knocked off course. Doc, help me pull him back in or whatever. Back on course.
So, essentially what this is going to give for you is, again, you're very disoriented. You're kind of like floating. You're going to need to make another athletics or acrobatics check. And this is going to be a little bit more difficult because you are off kilter.
Yeah.
So you can use your jump jets to kind of like get you back on course, but still just trying to maneuver your body into the correct position is sort of where this check is coming from.
I feel it. All right. And let's see, I'm just making sure. Yeah, off filter is turned on. Okay. And another acrobatics check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is a 18 on a die.
Okay. So what's
18 on the die
Yes.
or 18
No,
after
18
modifiers?
on the die. So that would be a 27.
okay, awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, after that first kind of like little mini asteroid kind of bops you, you focus in, and you're like, oh fuck. You manage to straighten yourself up, and you make it to the hull of the Compass Rose.
Oh my god.
So I need now for anybody who's going to do in the assisting of the final check.
Yep,
Yep.
on the winch check.
Yep.
I got you, man.
Same. Let's go. Let's crack that.
Okay, it's 23.
Natural 20.
Both
Nice.
of you did it.
Nice.
So as you're
Dude,
out,
this new die has been juicy
juicy.
for me. So
Tell me
All right.
how. What are you doing to assist? Because so Sweet Heat's out there like clumped on with one set of hands with his magnetic gloves, and he's holding the winch hook, I guess. Like he's out there trying to figure out where the fuck am I gonna attach this winch. What? So how are y'all assisting? Give me a little bit of description there.
I mean, I feel like since Doc's rolling physical science, he's actually like, calculating the winch from there. And I'm just looking really intently at the Doc to make sure I'm doing everything I need to do to assist him.
You just kind of
Yeah.
like pat his brow.
Like-
with,
Because I've rolled perception,
claw.
so like I'm paying close attention to the winch mechanism itself to make sure that nothing breaks and that it's all going in the proper way.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
I
the
will
doc would have to be relaying. I'm sorry to interrupt, but the doc would have to be
No, you're good.
relaying like actual physics-based parameters for each of his actions because it's not engineering, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would
Right.
be-
Physical science, wouldn't it?
You're calculating the trajectories
Yeah.
and the time and space and all that
Yeah,
kind of
the
stuff.
yar and all this of the rotating
Mhm.
ship and everything.
y'all.
That one too.
The
I
yar.
thought
Also,
yar.
the yar.
Yar. And suddenly space pirates.
Oh, sweet heat.
Ahoy!
So, okay. I will say, Sweet Heat, now that you are on the ship, you see, I mean, it is just battered. It is the window, like the front, what is that called? The front window?
Yeah.
Is
Windshield?
The
Yeah, windshield. There it is completely gone. It's been obliterated. This thing has been bashed into over, so many years. But the thing you do notice again is kind of the ship is sort of rotating in space along with all of the other asteroids. It turns into sort of profile so that the light from the Stella hits it, and you see all along the side of the hull where this 10-foot wide gash is. You see it's almost like growing out of the seam are all of these blue sort of phosphorescent stones that you know well to be aetheryte.
Yeah.
So, with your additional 4 from your buddies,
Huh?
what is your check? You can either do an engineering or a piloting, because I think piloting, you're trying to figure out where to attach on a ship, on a starship. I wanted to give you a couple of options,
So, Sweet Heat hits his comm unit and it says, "Guys, I don't have engineering or piloting." No, I'm kidding. I'm definitely going to be using piloting because I don't have engineering.
Mm-hmm.
And
Good luck, buddy.
yeah, because that's a +3. So
You got a +4 from us.
yeah,
so.
so that's going to be a +7. So
Boo! You got 4 inspirations too, by the way.
yeah. Oh, fuck yes. I'm going to go ahead and use an inspiration too. Thank fucking God.
Sitting
Okay.
on 4 and does nothing with them.
Nothing. Nada.
I just hoard them.
Just-
Well, I'm trying to get to 6 so he can hold 1 in each hand.
Oh, is that the goal?
That's the goal.
I'm pretty sure I gave you an extra one for shits and giggles, so that you're not going to get to 6. Just saying.
Oh my god. All right. Where the fuck are you? Come on. Okay. All right. Okay. Whew. Okay. So that's 14 total before the 10. So that's gonna be 24.
With a 24.
Well, it's 23 because these are only worth 2.
Oh. Okay. All right. My bad. Yes. Then 23.
Damn, that sucks, man.
I don't know.
That sucks, man. If only you had a 23, then you would be 3 over the threshold. No, you beat it. So, congratulations.
You had me scared. I was
Yeah,
about
I
to
was
be,
like-
I was about to
hold on
be
now,
petitioning
what?
so hard. I was gonna be like, "Hey, what can I do from the piloting chair to help him out here?"
Wait a god dang minute. So, no, you do. You succeed. With your help of your friends and everything, you are attaching the winch. Everything's going cool. Why doesn't everybody on the ship give me a perception check?
That's not good.
Yeah. I heard you joking
Well,
about
I s-
pirates earlier.
Yeah.
I spoke too soon about the juiciness of this die. It has run out of juice.
Oh, no.
As I rolled a 1 for a total of 15 on the perception.
Yeah, I didn't do much better with an 18.
Oh.
Yeah, I also got an 18.
19.
Oh wait.
You're not on the ship.
Yeah.
Don't
no.
worry about it, Sweet Heat.
You know what, Sweet Heat, actually, go ahead and give me one.
Ah, nice. Thank God.
Sweet.
Heat.
So that is a 27.
Oh,
There
thank
you go.
God. Sweet
Sweet
Heat,
Heat's
nice.
the real hero.
But before he does, he says, "Oh man, this wasn't so bad. I don't think anything else bad could happen out here."
At that, I imagine everybody on the bridge or wherever y'all are monitoring Sweet Heat from, you're all just kind of like, fuck yes, okay, we did it. The hard part's over. But Sweet Heat, as you finish attaching the winch, you kind of like are holding on, you're getting ready to call them to, reel you back in.
Mm-hmm.
And you see peeking up over the top of the compass rose, you see this creature.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It's like Abe's Odyssey.
I mean,
Crossed with a
If he went Super
what are
Saiyan or
those in
some
Harry
shit.
Potter? The Wraith
Dementors?
Dementors, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So, but you see this kind of like large-eyed creature, this very pale, again, this pale skin reflecting in the spotlight. And it has sort of this swirling kind of nebulous mist almost type thing above its head. And you see it just kind of cocks its head, and where its eyebrows would be sort of crease a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it sort of...
No, don't
Go
notice
ahead.
me. No.
What were you going to say, Adam?
It's just so this thing's just floating through like this, like without any kind of spacesuit on, just
Correct.
Like, totally
Correct.
okay.
And Sweet Heat, you see it kind of like slides off of, and it looks very much like it's swimming
Right.
through the darkness of space. And it sort of swims around the side of the ship, and it's about 50 feet away from you. And it just kind of looks at you while it's hovering there. What do you do? What do you say? Do you tell the rest of your friends?
Guys! There's something terrifying and yet beautiful at the same time out here.
That's just your reflection in the ship,
That's
sweetie.
space, man.
I know how I look, and this is not how I look. And yeah, can we bring me back in the ship, please?
No, I think you should talk to it, man.
So as you all recognize it, you all notice it. Weldy, why don't you go ahead and give me a mysticism check?
All right. That's a 23.
You are not super sure what this is.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say with that, you get the sense that if it's floating out here, it's a medium-sized creature.
Mm-hmm.
You get the sense that if it's floating out here, it's probably not best to fuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're kind of like, I don't know, looking, trying to discern what the hell this creature is, Puck sort of hovers up behind you and says, "Oh, now this is interesting. Haven't seen one of those in quite some time." But
What is it, man?
Oh, that's what do you call them? Aster ray. They're a cousin of mine, I suppose you could say.
more
Hello.
Are they dangerous, man?
Are they gonna eat Sweet Heat?
Yeah, Sweet Heat's out there like a little snack.
I imagine this is all over on the commune. I was like, what the hell's going on over there?
I mean,
Oh man, I meant to cut that check.
Cut the mic, cut the
perfectly
mic.
fair, Sweet Heat's always just like a little snack walking around everywhere he goes.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It's literally his name.
I know.
Puck kind of like quirks their head very similarly to the Aster ray. It's this, all Fae can be dangerous if engaged in the proper way, but it doesn't seem to be harming anyone.
All right, Sweet Heat, just stay calm and greet. Puck is telling us that this is a Fae, so you can communicate. Just like be polite and calm. I've got you on the winch. We'll pull you in immediately if needed, but I don't want to I don't think we should startle. Right,
Alternatively,
Captain?
we could say nothing and continue with the mission.
So we are
Oh.
hooked up to the ship, correct?
What
Like the
now?
winch. The winch is hooked up.
Oh
to-
yeah, the winch is like attached to the back of the cargo hold.
Sweet Heat should just go inside of the ship that we're retrieving, and we'll just pull both of them in.
I mean, he can or he can stay on the nose. Like, he's attached to the ship. Essentially, it's just waiting for y'all to push the reel
Right.
button.
Well, I'm thinking dealing with this asteroid. Like, if it hasn't noticed Sweet Heat yet, and he gets inside, and the ship is just drifting along.
It's noticing
Instead of him
Sweet
being-
Heat.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
just noticed.
Sweet Heat was the one that noticed the asteroid first, noticing him. So
Okay.
Trevor's gonna go ahead and hit that button. Go ahead
Thank
and
you
be
for
reeling him
at
in.
least putting that out there.
all right, so you've got about 90 feet to be reeled in, and it starts. And Sweet Heat, you just kind of watch as you're being pulled away, and the asteroid is just sort of floating there again, kind of sort of treading space, as it were. And again, just sort of watching you very curiously. You get about 30 feet from the cargo hold, and the asteroid comes drifting in closer. It keeps about 40 feet away, pretty much at all times.
Okay.
Why do I feel like I'm fishing right now?
Interesting that you should say that, because as it crosses it being the ship, the compass rose, as it crosses the threshold into the cargo hold of the Stella, and you feel safe, more secure than you have in the last few minutes, at least, Sweet Heat. The asteroid sends out this warbling sound, kind of like, which is very interesting considering you're in the vacuum of space. And it smiles, which is very unsettling because it's got very sharp teeth, and starts moving towards the cargo hold, only to drift to the left and up and around the Stella. You are safe and secure on board your ship.
Oh my God! What the hell? Why are you doing this to me?
It's fun. It's fun.
Because it's Yes.
Everybody else on the ship, as Sweet Heat kind of like the cargo hold is closing, you're kind of like catching your breath, Sweet Heat. Everybody else, give me a perception.
21.
28.
27.
28.
Okay. Weldy, you are really concerned about Fritz, right? Like your priorities have shifted to make sure he's
Fritz?
okay. Excuse me, Sweet Heat.
Captain, I'm really worried about you right now.
You're not practicing your bongos enough, man.
There's nothing to worry about me. Let's worry about Sweet Heat right now.
No,
Jeez.
I'm not worried about you, Captain. I'm worried about Sweet. Why does everybody think I'm worried about the
I
captain?
get it, but like priorities.
Just
there,
had
Weldy.
Just had a feeling.
No, I don't. What?
You seem really distracted by the captain, all right?
God damn it.
Put your head in the game.
Sweet Heat. Are you okay?
Oh, now you're worried about me. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with the captain, but I'm glad you're back here.
You did this, Emily. You did this to me. You did this.
I'm pretty proud of myself. No, but I say that to say, Weldy, you're distracted, but everyone else on the bridge, you kind of are watching the ship scanners, I imagine there's like external cameras and everything mounted, and you are watching as this asteroid slips behind the ship, and it's just kind of like floating upside down, checking out like your exhaust area, like where your thrusters come out, and it just seems enamored with your ship.
It's gonna fuck our ship.
It's Puck.
Up.
It's
Or
wanting to fuck
just-
Puck.
Did you say something to Puck? I'm sorry, did I?
No,
No,
they are
it's-
speculating that this thing is going to fuck Puck.
Oh, I see now. Fornication amongst Fae. Ha! Lol. No, so, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's just kind of checking out your situation. But you
Well,
guys, go ahead.
Puck being there, like, this curious behavior, Trevor kind of be like, hey, Puck, what's it doing?
And Puck, very similarly, is sort of floating around upside down in the
In the
bridge.
Oh.
That's the name. I was like, where's that place she drives from in space? He's kind of floating around. He says, oh, I'm sure they are just investigating where best to hang on if they're going to come along for the ride.
It's coming with us?
Oh, hi, sweetheart. You did so well.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I mean, it's gonna come with us? Like, should we prevent that?
Captain, I really think you should try to talk to this thing.
Josh's face.
I don't. What do you even say?
You say, hey,
What should I even
friend.
say?
Every time. Yeah.
Works for me.
I mean, we're saying it right now. What do we? How do we say that to it? Do we
I mean, I don't know. You're
I'm
the
different,
captain,
I'm
buddy.
different.
Like,
you like
you could
flash some
just-
lights at it, or like I
just-
don't want to piss it off.
Hey, Puck, how does one communicate with such a creature as this, man?
Oh, the last Master Ray I spoke to, I had a conversation in common.
Right, but like,
So can
they're
you hear
out
us
there
talking right now?
and we're in here.
Oh, yes, sorry. No, more along a mental line. They think more than they speak, what with being in a vacuum.
Exactly. So I don't know that I can say anything to it.
Weldy, you would know that probably means telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
So unless someone has some form of telepathy, you're probably not going to be able to communicate with it.
I do not have to.
I do. I have limited telepathy. It's Lashanta.
Lashanta.
So
Yeah.
you would know if you
Only
want to.
30
You
feet,
can
though.
attempt.
Like, it's only 30 feet.
You could make your way back to the cargo bay, and kind of like be close enough that you could probably see it and do it if you wanted to. Or you can keep that to yourself. It's whatever you want to do, Doc.
I can't wait for this interaction.
Yeah.
Fucking Doc, what are you doing? You know?
I'm not gonna threaten the Asteray, okay? This thing is like clearly higher level than we are.
Well, I'm not sure the doc would even speak. I mean, it's up to you, but
Ow.
Gentlemen, as your medical advisor, I have to say, in my professional opinion, that communicating with such a creature of immense power and an unknowable sense of I don't know, like purpose and like its will is so indefinable by our. I'm obviously speaking out of character at this point, but we have no idea what this thing's motivation or goals or anything are.
well, that's like the whole reason why I think we should talk to.
Yes, but it could be
It's
hazardous to our
communication.
health, Mr. Weldy. You see,
How?
It's not doing anything to us right now.
So
And
why
I
are
don't
you
wanna
scared
piss
of?
it
so let's ignore it then and move on.
Fine. And like, well, he like crosses. Fine, whatever.
Like, as a player, I want to interact with the thing to see what happens, but also, I don't want to. It's really pretty and cool looking, but it's also kind of scary. You know,
Welcome
I
to
don't
Fae.
want to. Yeah, I don't
Well,
want to.
I-
End up having it trying to tear our ship apart, or like phasing into it and like killing us inside of our own ship.
I will say this. Puck, who seems to know at least something about what this creature is, does not seem very threatened by it.
Yes, but he's
but
also
Puck is-
they're also
Puck's-
Fae,
yeah.
right? Like
Fair,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
true
Puck is
enough.
also unsettling in his own right.
You're
so-
right. You're right.
But like, I'm just saying for Weldy, not necessarily Adam. For Weldy, it's a new experience, and it's like there hasn't been any threat made. So for Weldy, he's just like, communication is always his first go. But you know, he'll certainly listen to what the captain says. But he is going to pout in the corner about it.
Yeah, but so on the flip side, I'm also concerned that because we now have all of this. What are the
Aetherite.
Aetherite. See, I didn't want to have it be so on the nose with Final Fantasy. But since we have all this Aetherite on our ship, that's why it's interested in us, because we're moving the thing that is, that it was hanging out near.
I guess we'll just have to guess what its motivations are and let it follow us the whole way home.
To be fair, you're not going home. You're going back to Chosen's Crossing to drop off the Aetherite. So that's another thing. You're not going to be having the Aetherite for long.
Well, and Trev's like, it can fucking try, man. I'm going to gun it out of here. It better be pretty fast to keep up.
We don't know anything about this creature. And at that point, he kind of storms out of the bridge.
Doc, can you
stay mad?
Try just ask it.
Mad, bro?
Hey, you mad?
Hey, you mad?
Can we just I hesitate to ask you to do this, but could you just ask it if it's a friend or greet it as friends so that we can be on our way?
I suppose. The Doc will go to wherever he can be within 30 feet, I guess, and say, yes, telepathically to it. Yes, hello, greetings. Do not mind us. We will be out of your way very shortly. We are just passing through.
You hear back in your head so loud, just almost like blaring. And it's kind of this. Imagine if a whale song were cranked up to 11, but you could actually hear words, understand it. And you just hear, taste like home, will follow. Friend.
No, there's no need to follow us. We are passing through.
Will follow, friend.
Or not, or not.
And it slips out of your telepathic range. And those of you still in the bridge can see it just settles, kind of like Ariel when she sits down on her little stone in her grotto, and it just sets down on top of the Stella, and it's staring out around it into the asteroid field with a dreamy look on its face.
Doc will go back to the group and say, gentlemen, I have bad news. We are fucked.
Explain?
It's going to follow us, yes, and I do not think that I can dissuade it from this course of action.
Okay, so
is it gonna hurt us? Nothing?
It said friend, but that's a nebulous sort of definition of what that could mean.
To reiterate, it said tastes like home.
Yes, it said tastes like home. I do not know what that means.
Well, for us, not me, because I went from there. For the rest of you guys, I guess it would taste like eggs from what you've told me.
Shit.
I'm assuming it's the Aetherite. Whatever homeworld it comes from probably has that as a resource.
That has to be it.
I
don't see any harm in it coming with. It's not like what else are we going to do? Try and go spacewalk and fight it off? What choice do we have?
Nope.
I will remind you, the players, you, from the limited information you've been able to gather, Aetherite seems to have a tie to the first world, which is Fae-based. So, things connect.
Yeah.
Cool.
If y'all...
so, look, this might end up not really being a problem. If it's gonna be able to, kind of stick to the ship and want to follow us because of the Aetherite, well, then when we unload the Aetherite, it'll want to stay with it, right?
Exactly.
Then it'll be out of our hands. Yeah.
And our mission was to get this ship because of the Aetherite and drop it off. There's nothing we can do about a straggler following along. out of our hands in my mind. So let's go.
Yeah. Well, and it said, even though it's nebulous or whatever, it did like save friends. So I mean, it's not threatening us. So yeah, let's just go and it'll stick with the Aetherite, man. It'll maybe make a new witch weird friend.
Okay. So if y'all are ready to head out, you've got your new quote unquote companion. And Trevor, if you will, go ahead and give me a piloting check to exit the asteroid field.
Okay. That is a 31.
Oh, yeah. You know this thing like the back of your hand now. You just zoom out of there. No problem. Takes you about a day to get back to Josen's Crossing. And as you are going, I imagine you're all kind of like just watching to see what happens as this asteroid is attached itself to your ship. You do watch as it sort of slides down. It keeps a hand along the hull of the ship, but it slides down all the way to the back where the thrusters are. And it uses its other hand and just kind of like, you see it sort of almost like when you stick your hand out a window and you sort of ride the wind in waves.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of
that easy way to get pulled over. Yeah.
It's sort of doing that with the streams coming off of your thrusters. And you keep speeding up. You keep going faster. You keep thinking this thing's going to sling off maybe.
Yeah, I like to think Trev pulls a few maneuvers just to test it out, Some flip and burns, some loop-de-loops, just like, let's see how good this thing is at sticking on.
As you do that, you all hear throughout the ship this, and I won't even make you roll for it. You get a sense of thrill, like it's excited.
It likes it.
Mm-hmm. But you make it back to Josen's Crossing, no problem. As you pull up to, forget what was the some nebulous number.
200 and something.
Yeah, 36.
Yeah.
Docking Bay 36.
It was Dock 36. The conference room was 237.
Yeah. These are important facts. There will be a quiz later. No, you guys, pull up. As you are docking, the asteroid jumps off, does a few little loop-de-loos into space, and starts kind of just orbiting around the station. And that's pretty much it. And as you were exiting the ship to start unloading the Aetherite, Puck says to you all, they're so happy when they're able to swim like that. Thank you, friends, for being accommodating.
Wait, we brought him along?
You just came back.
He left.
Yeah.
And then y'all decided to do this, and he didn't realize, that you had decided to go talk to him because.
Weldy, what did you think those noises were? Sweet heat having a bowel movement.
Sorry.
I don't know. Actually, I had my headphones in because I was upset. So.
Well, ignore what I said then.
It was look. The thing is attracted to the Aetherite because it's Fae from the First World. So it kind of attached to the ship like a Cadillac hood ornament at first. And it came along with us. And I even tried to shake it off and it just liked it. So.
And did it cause us any pain or consternation?
Not yet.
No, it seemed like it was having a good time.
Weldy will go to the captain and be like, listen, thanks for doing that. Like, I know sometimes I get kind of ahead of myself, but I really appreciate you reaching out. I think that you made the right call. I guess it remains to be seen, but.
While I appreciate that, Weldy, just to be perfectly honest, I just did the best that I could in this situation for the safety of our team.
You're doing great.
Oh.
I mean that, like, legitimate.
Thanks. And Fritz was legitimately saying that as in he was not trying to do a nice thing for anyone or for Weldy or for the asteroid or anything. He was just doing the best he could in that situation. Because if we flee with the Aetheryte, or if we'd fled with the Aetheryte and hadn't said anything, who knows? It might have been like, "Why are you taking this? Like, I'm going to stop you." You know.
Mm-hmm.
But it was not a trying to appease Weldy.
Well, yeah, I mean, he knows that, you know.
So as you guys are kind of finishing your conversation, you see Josen walk up with Jeff, who is the randomly named NPC. And
Jeff 16.
Jeff 16, yeah, obviously. And Josen says, you've wonderful made it back. This is good, great. I have my crew that can start removing the Aetheryte. I have the information from your team saying how to do so safely. And I have some information to share with you. I've managed to learn a few pieces since you've been gone. Come, while my crew works, I will inform you of what we have.
As he starts to walk away, I think Trev and the doc kind of like linger behind a little bit, and Trev kind of nudges the doc and is like, "Should we tell him about the?" Nah, just let him.
We can paper, rock, scissors, and loser has to tell them about the asteroid.
I kind of just want to see him get surprised.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it didn't hurt us. They're gonna notice it.
Oh,
and
it
then
will
we'll
be
have to
obvious
explain it.
eventually, yes.
Gonna learn today. So as you guys kind of leave the ship, Josen sort of, takes you off to the side just a little bit into a little room. He says, "So I was able to look into a few things, connect with a few contacts, and this symbol," and he kind of boop, 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 and throws to your comms the symbol that was tattooed onto Garn, the eye with the crescent moon. It seems this is something to do with
The Feywild. No, don't worry about me.
something to do with an organization called the Court of the Crescent Eye. I was not able to find much, but it seems they are actually some sort of cult based around some first world creature or entity. I, again, was not able to find much information, but they are into some bad stuff, known to double-cross people for sport. What they want exactly with Aetheryte, I'm not sure, other than it is very valuable. That is all I was able to find, though.
They want to control all of Gotham City from the shadows.
Is that
It's the
something?
Court of Owls, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's all the information that he has to give you. He says if you want, you could probably contact Gavin before you get back into the space travel. Because you're on a space station, so it can be instantaneous communication here, as opposed to while you're out in the drift or whatever, and rely on messages. So, what do you guys want to do with that information? Hold on to it until you speak to Gavin in person, or do you want to talk to him now?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think for the time being, Trevor feels a little guilty and walks over to the dock to go rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Who's gonna tell him about the
about the asteroid? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You want to roll?
You want to roll off? 1 to 10 is.
Why don't you guys actually just play rock, paper,
Oh,
scissors?
yeah, there we
Right.
go.
Best out of 3?
All right.
Just one. Sudden death.
We're on a podcast.
All
Yeah,
right,
sudden
all right.
death.
Paper.
That
There's a
was
delay.
very bad.
Wait,
Rock,
what?
paper, scissors, go.
Yeah.
Right? Rock, paper, scissors, but go. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
There's a delay. There's
This
a
video delay.
I know, the delay is
so
awful.
good.
Kind of why I said roll off.
I tell you what. Why don't you guys both make the thing off out of frame to where you can't see it, and then we'll say 3, 2, 1, and then you just like
Yeah, and then you bring it in.
Yeah,
together.
there we go.
There's
Okay.
smart,
There we
smart,
go.
smart.
All right.
Are you guys both
Yeah.
ready?
Yes.
All right, 3, 2, 1, bring it in. Got paper and scissors. Heath won it.
Paper from Zach, scissors from me.
Okay. So,
All right. So the dog is like, shit. And he'll approach the witch weird and say, listen, this is just a minor, this is not even an important detail, just something, tiny, insignificant. But there is a massive fey creature who followed us from the, from retrieving the compass rose. No big deal. But just something to be aware of,
what?
Yeah, like I said, not a big deal, nothing to worry about, nothing to stress over. But yes, it's a very large asteroid, probably nothing, right?
He kind of like runs over to one of the little windows sort of on the outside wall of the station and looks, and you do see the asteroid's just out there kind of doing little flips in space, just sort of like hanging out, floating around. And you see Josen's eyes light up. Like he is so excited about this. It is just medium-sized, FYI.
Okay.
Just to remind-
I
Sorry.
don't know why I thought it was like a large creature.
The long tail
Yeah,
makes it look
yeah,
much longer. But he seems super excited that the asteroid is here. He says, I'm sorry, did you say why it is here?
Yes, it does. It smells like home. I'm assuming the aetherite. Something to do with that.
And again, all you see is his eyes, and they just widen, and he's just so excited. These are fascinating creatures. Oh, I'm so excited to have one right here. Oh, no. And he starts pulling out his comm unit and starts, like, messaging people. Like, you don't know exactly what, but, like, he seems excited about this development. So
This is the origin story of a villain. He's going to use Aetherite to collect an army of asteroids.
I don't know. As a player, I have a bad feeling about like this kind of innocent creature type thing that we've now brought in to be
Josh,
captured
I'm
and
kind of
studied
with you.
and
Yeah.
I don't know if it can be captured in that way,
Right.
right? It's like
Sure,
an
but, like,
extra
that's-
planar creature.
That's like the gut feeling that I'm getting from this, of him being excited by it as opposed to concerned.
Right, exactly.
I mean,
It's
you can throw me a sense motive, anybody who wants to.
I would
see
like to, for sure.
what his vibes are.
I've got a
You can give me a
+1, but I
vibe
would
check.
Still like to as well.
Do it, man.
I think
That is a 23 on the vibe check.
Okay.
I do not aid.
Okay.
Yeah, what's his level of hateration?
So with a 23, like, you don't get any malice. You just get true excitement. I would say, from what you know of Josen, he is a merchant, but there's also this sense of he's also a witch weird.
Mhm.
So he is very excited about learning more about a potential magical creature. So like
Y'all just
that's,
gotta put this fate prejudice away.
No. See, this is, so here's the thing.
Prejudice, man.
Exactly. This is like the type of thing that, like, say you go out into the wild and a small, like, wild creature starts following you because you have some type of food or something, and you get back and it turns out that it's like some rare something or another that then gets taken and poked and prodded and studied
Right.
and is no longer in its natural habitat.
It's now harvested for fey oil, you know?
Maybe not harvested,
Well,
but you get what I'm saying.
It would also come down to context. Like if you're out and found a rare animal and the person next to you was a researcher and got excited, it's like, okay, well, that makes sense. But if they're a known merchant,
Yeah.
it's a whole different thing, you know?
Listen, I am not even excited about this. I am more terrified for the safety of our crew in this mission than I am about studying this fake creature.
Josen looks up as he's like texting essentially, and it's just like, oh, I It's a fey creature.
That's
yes,
the problem.
Of course.
Yes.
They are very tricksy. There's
Indeed.
no telling what could happen. That's why I don't do the research. I will, well, connect with individuals who are interested and will come and learn more about this creature. If they are so connected with the Aetherite, I'm excited to offer that new knowledge to other people. So basically, you get the sense that he's putting out the call to like researchers or individuals who are interested in learning more about Fae, and they're gonna do it. He's just saying probably gonna charge them to come out. So he's not gonna be like trying to figure this shit out, but he's interested to offer the information to people who are. So but other than that, like, that is pretty much what you have from Josen. He said, they've got the Court of the Crescent Eye, something to do with their, like, a cult around First World somebody, and that they're bad dudes, and that they obviously want Aetherite. So, Josen's crew has finished removing the Aetherite from the ship, so the ship is now yours to take back to Gavin, free of Aetherite. And he kind of shakes everybody's hands that will shake hands with him, I guess. And says, I have received everything I need and more with our new friend here. I do hope that Gavin gets whatever answers he seeks from this. And if I obtain any additional information regarding this court, I will relay it to you, free of charge. We are, after all, friends now. But I believe our business is concluded.
Well, look, man, if I were you, I would keep my head on a swivel, because we just learned about this cult who's obsessed with first world Fae stuff, and Aetherite, and now you have a bunch of Aetherite and a Fae creatures. So, like, if I were you, my immediate thought would be to get out of Dodge, because they're probably gonna come down on you pretty soon.
He kind of laughs. He says, I have a buyer for the Aetherite already en route, and additional security measures have been employed or deployed. And you kind of notice at that point there's more Jeffs sort of around the exterior of the docking bay. So he's gotten additional security in the time that y'all have been gone.
They're all Jeff, though? Are they a bunch of clones?
No Jeffs, like, big burly dudes. Like,
oh, okay.
But he says, I appreciate your concern and very, well, intelligent statement. This will not be here for long, and I fear that means my new friend will not be either. But while he is here, I will do what I can to learn more about him. But, yes, the Aetherite will not live here for long.
Okay, then, great. Sounds
All
great.
right. Well,
Gentlemen, let's get the fuck out of here.
yeah, I agree. Let's go.
Interestingly enough, as you start to get back on the ship, you see, I would say Trevor, you see out of the corner of your eye, the half-elf is wearing...
I was about to ask about her.
She is wearing the same kind of garb as all of the Jeff guards, and it looks like maybe she's been recruited to act as security. So,
yeah, Trevor approaches her and is like, looks like you found a new line of work, huh?
Yes, well, pays the bills, as they say. Sorry, and she sticks out her hand and she says, Miara is my name. And she kind of looks around at the rest of the crew, kind of, I guess, behind you, but thank you for letting me live, and, well, I hope your journey home goes well. She just kind of smirks a little, like...
Sense motive.
Yeah, is that a threat?
Hard sense motive.
Sense motive, go ahead.
24 for Weldy, who's just been lurking in the back.
nowhere near as high as Weldy's.
Anybody else?
Okay, 25.
Okay, 25, 24. You both sense like she's definitely not friends with y'all, but she's kind of indifferent at this point. No malice, but also kind of like, if your trip doesn't go well, she ain't gonna cry about it.
Right.
But no active violence in the statement.
Right. Yeah. Trev's just like, well, look, I'm really sorry about how everything went down with your crewmates, and I'm at least glad that you made it out. It's a really unfortunate situation. I'm glad you found something new to do, maybe some new purpose. I hope that goes well for you, but if you ever need someone to talk to, and he boop, 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 and sends her his info.
Say, don't call me.
Damn. She kind of, it's again like this very half smile, but it's a little broader than it was before. It says, all right, thanks. Yeah. Jobs go bad sometimes. It is what it is, but hopefully this one will be better. You guys, take care. And she stands up straighter and kind of like adjusts her gun and starts just looking around, perceiving any possible threats.
Yeah, look out for yourself. Apparently there's a crazy fucking cult around, so.
Isn't there always?
In this universe, yeah. Anyways, yeah, we'll see you.
All right. So you guys are back on your ship. Trevor, it's gonna take you... Oh, damn. I rolled high. It is going to take y'all 11 days to get back to North Star. In that time, you guys are doing whatever you need to on the ship. I imagine with the new information that's been presented to you, that you're digging in as much as you can on the limited amount of infosphere available while you're traveling through the drift. But you can all give me either a mysticism or a culture check. You will all gain a +10 to those checks.
Jeez.
Due to the information that you've gained while you've been out and about.
Okay. Well, that's a 48.
Yes,
Mysticism there.
nice.
Yeah, I got a 37. The culture.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. It's a 38. 38.
Now, they are different DCs for culture or mysticism, so which one is which? I'm assuming
38 mysticism.
37
mysticism.
culture.
Okay.
29 culture.
Okay.
Yeah, 27 culture.
So I don't have mysticism or culture, but instead, Sweet Heat is digging into all the plates of food that she's trying.
You've earned it.
Appropriate. You've earned it, my duder. So this is still, even with the +10, it was an incredibly high DC because of the rarity of this information. But Weldy, with a 37 mysticism,
38.
38, you find, as you're kind of digging through the infosphere, you find this information. The Court of the Crescent Eye is a cult based around an immortal fae being called Count Raynalk. Count Raynalk is one of the eldest of the First World and a divine fae creature of darkness and the chaos of creation. He was banished millennia ago to the plane of shadow for unknown reasons and has since vanished completely. I'm going to drop another handout for you guys. You also see, Weldy, as you're sort of digging through these different random tidbits and files. I mean, this is pre-gap information. That's why it is so hard to find any real stuff. I'll tell you, the DCs were 35 mysticism and 40 culture to find this.
Oh, wow.
You also, as you're digging through, find, after continued searching, narrowing in on rumors, you find an Infosphere news file of what looks to be a gang-related multiple homicide on Absalon Station. As you look at the photo, you see the same symbol as Garn's tattoo smeared onto the ground in the victim's blood. You notice in the picture a gnome standing among an onlooking crowd. A gnome with lilac hair and a small, cruel smile. is the same gnome from your dream.
Oh, fuck.
That's where we're going to end it.
No!
Mm.
Wow.
So maybe you found Gavin's brother. Who's to say? Who's to say?
Likely did, and it's not good.
Maybe Gavin's brother's a total piece of shit.
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors to see who tells Gavin.
Right.